It's training camp season. Today we're looking at the Green Bay Packers and getting a good look at Jordan Love. We're going to watch him throw the ball around after getting that contract in his most recent practices. But before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now. Tap with the finger on your phone. Click it with the mouse on your computer. We're talking about these players every day at training camp. We're looking at the clips. We're looking at your rookies. Some of these guys are going to be on your fantasy team. You want to see if they're doing things behind the scenes. You want to see if that guy's coming back from that injury. It's going to be right here every single day. Click that button. Stop missing out. Jordan Love, though, is looking good so far, of course. Looked good last year. Many people were down on him going into the season last year, and now he's taken over. It's the Jordan Love era in Green Bay. And Green Bay just figures it out, how to get quarterbacks. Time in and time out. They just have these eras of quarterbacks, and it's the Jordan Love era. And this is going to be a fun one to watch because he's accurate downfield. He's smart with the football. This team can get up and down the field. They now got Josh Jacobs. This team is very underrated, but also appreciated. Really depends on where you're at in the country and who you're watching. But a lot of people, when you're watching big media, they don't go Packers, Packers, Packers. They don't talk about them that much. But Jordan Love, it's legit. He's legit. You just got to give him his flowers now. You do. He went deep into the playoffs. Beat the Cowboys. Got there. Led them. Not many people were picking that. They were picking him to flounder. A lot of people were last year. You got to give him his flowers. Looking good in training camp. He's got command of the offense. Coming out, he's got different handshakes with all the players, just like C.J. Stroud and a lot of other quarterbacks around the league, which is good to see, and it's fun. It's fun. He's a fun quarterback. We've got a lot of wide receivers here with some upside. A good mixed bag of quality at the wide receiver position. You guys like Bo Melton on there. Trying to talk about everybody. Here. Two good young tight ends from last year's draft. Musgrave and Kraft. This is a solid unit here. Solid at the running back position. You're going to be anchored down with Josh Jacobs. You also got Marshawn Lloyd there as the upside play. A.J. Dillon. A lot of people are down on him. But you're not expecting him to be the guy anymore. He's just a guy that's got good size, just athleticism that you can sprinkle in there. And mixed with Marshawn Lloyd, if something happens to Josh Jacobs, I mean, this is a deep team. This is a very deep team. And there's players I'm leaving out here because I can't talk about everybody. But man, you got this player. How will this player win with this team? Jordan Love, we were talking about the what-ifs. These wide receivers clicking. This offense just being controlled. Just being good in the run game with the running backs. Allowing him to play a little bit, but still allowing him to be safeguarded to prevent him from making mistakes. Allowing him to ramp up. We saw that last year. He was looking good. Stepped into it. And really grew into the role too last year. Looked good, and then he got the contract. A lot of people complained about the money, but that's the quarterback position. In a few years, it'd be middle of the road when it comes to contract, and that's how it is. It just keeps leapfrogging each other, so I don't know why people want to talk about quarterback contracts every year, about the big money. Next year, someone else will get the big money, and it'll be the thing. That's just how it is. That's just what you got to do. You do not want to be that team chasing quarterback. You don't want to be that team chasing a free agent quarterback and then drafting another quarterback, spending assets there, and just praying for the best. When you got your guy, you lock him in. That's just what you do. Maybe when he's around 40 years old, 35 years old, you start thinking that. But right now, you enjoy the moment. You got yourself a young quarterback. You got him for the long term. He's making plays happen. He's exceeding expectations. He's gelling with a good wide receiver core. He does not need a Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase type of wide receiver. He does not have that. He has a batch of good wide receivers. He has a full depth chart of a little bit of everything, and that is solid for him to work with. He does not need to lean on a generational prospect wide receiver, and he's still competing. He's still winning. That's something to think about too. And now we got more weapons going into the year 2 of him being a starter. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. One thing for watching. Catch you on the next video.